I know what you're thinking. Is this a double upload? Technically, kind of at the same time. I did, the one I did before? It's a different time. If you look at the timestamp on my last one, it was 5:03 a.m. It is 2:38 p.m. This is in the morning. Two different timestamps, brother. Because yeah. So if I'm correct, okay. So if I don't want to do so. I remember when I said I was zooming into a circle and the lightning was splashing up from the ground. Yeah, so this is what it would look like. But it wouldn't be like giant like this. It'll probably be like probably big as maybe like a 1-story building. So it's not big, but it's big. Because that generates a lot of power. So I zoom, and then I let it go, and then I actually stop it because I didn't want him to die because he actually needs to die. So I break it out, and then I just look at Barry, and I say, HE66 Hound. HE66 Hound. Of course, without zoom, of course. And zoom out of there. Barry couldn't do anything because he was about what, if I'm correct, 10 times faster now, so yeah. I can't do anything. All of a sudden you hear, and I hear that too. Of course, now the reverse flash thing with Mr. Elmo, I'm just gonna call him that because I can't think of any of different words. Didn't happen because I didn't want to break anything or anything like that. So I go and I zoom out of there, of course. That could be Heck Hound. Of course, I'm just going to say Heck Hound because I don't like to say that word. Could be Heck Hound. Meet Barry zooming over there. I don't remember who it was that fought Barry at season 1, episode 4, 5 or 6. I think it was Black Flash or whatever his name was. It wasn't Black Flash. It was that one guy that had that weird red-ish outline, and then the yellow the reddish outline, and then the yellow tint, which had the kind of lightning little thingamabobbers, and that had red lightning. I think that's what he's named. I think it was like a reverse flash or something. I don't remember. So of course them two fighting. I think it was him. No, it wasn't. No. That's what he was. Never mind. Sorry. I don't know. Teal just fights some guy that I actually don't remember what episode he did fight. So after me testing some things out, I actually zoom past. And I guess you could say I think I like season 4. No, that's way too much. Let's just say they made the thing for the Godspeed guy like 10 times more earlier, so they can advance it and stuff, blah blah blah. So all of a sudden they're just moving around, bored out of their mind, just to see what time Heck Hound will come back, and all of a sudden they see the little square pop up. Now I think I'm out because the episode 10, I'm 15 times faster, and now I am at whatever episode I am on. So now I'm 10 times faster than Barry Allen in this episode. So so he zooms over there, and he zooms over there, and he sees me. I'm thinking in my head, this is awesome. But, he doesn't know because I don't think, because I said Heck Hound, the guardian of spiritual something. So, yeah. Let's see if he can actually fight me. As I say, Braylon says, I think I really him. but I say, but catch me if you can. Zoom, zoom. Both of us zooming at insane speeds. Of course, like some of the cars are like lifted up from the speed, from my speed force. His kind of like tiny bit like kind of leaves a crack, like a couple like cracks on the windows. Mine is kind of just crack almost the entire window, almost shattering it actually. So I be zooming out of insane speeds, and we're going left, right, up, left, down, left, left, right, up. I mean, what? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And we're zooming. I mean, like, left, right, straight, right, straight, left, straight, and zoom, at scene speeds. And I'm using probably about, what, 50%, so I'm pretty faster than Barry. And Barry tries to break his own limit. I think his limit in this was, like, Mach 4. I don't remember, like, fully. It was, like, either Mach 4 or, like, Mach 1 or, like, Mach 2. I don't remember. So he tries to break it, and he goes, Mach 2.4. Because why not? So he catches up a little bit. And now I'm using about, what? So I'm going at insane speeds. We're both going at insane speeds. And we're going and going. Now I'm actually using about 55% of my power. So it goes doot. I'm zooming even faster. Turning left, right. And I zoom. And I do the same thing. If I'm corrected, the same thing. But I actually stay inside. So Barry slows down and he sees me just spinning in circles on the glass. And since I'm spinning on the glass so much, there's lightning coming off of it, so it like expands and it starts to actually go at insane speeds, and it kind of explodes, I guess. So it explodes, and there's like it's big glass, so like yeah. So I zoom on one of them, punching Barry, and like it's all around Barry right now. So it's like boom. So I have no clue what to. No. That's way too overpowered. No. So it is way too hot in my room, I swear. So how much has this been? 7 minutes. Good. Okay. So I zoom out of there. I zoom and he zooms. He keeps zooming at me, and I'm using about 60% of my power. So it goes don't. So 60. So it's starting to get it starts to get even more faster. And now I'm at Mach 4 right now. So this is like at 100% speed. I think I could go like Mach 6. So yeah. And I'm zooming, and I zoom. So I go over the water, since Barry doesn't know how to do it because he's not fast enough. He actually goes into the water, like if you try to run on water. He tries to run on the water, but he's not fast enough, so he kind of drowns, I guess you could say, quote unquote drowns, but doesn't, because he knows how to, So he pummels into the water because he doesn't know, and I zoom out of there, and I'm doing you see my outline of the bolt? Yeah, I'm doing that, so I'm boom, extremely fast, but it's not the outline of the bolt, but I stop and I zoom, and I spin in circles at insane speeds, and this is all around the entire city, not that the west city. I think it was no. I think it was in the south. It's the south city. So it's spinning. I'm spinning, and I zoom out of there at insane speeds, of course. And Barry goes back and zooms back. Tries to, do the little thing with Saboteur and things. So I go up with a really powerful punch that I can probably Yeah, you'll see. So Barry actually misses his punch, and I freaking not uppercut, a full-on hit to the face, and then boom, he goes flying back. And that was probably like what 64.5% of my power, so I'm at like Mach 5.4. So I'm pretty like. So yeah, I'm like. So he goes back into a car, like almost denting the thing into like it almost breaking entirely open. So like there's the car, and then there's little, if you slice it in two on like each side of the car, so like on the trunk and the front there's the little middle piece, yeah, on the door, yeah, he almost breaks through that thing, and he gets on the floor. He's like, ah. Like I said, you are not faster than me. And I zoom out of there. And then Barry actually passes out. And Francisco's like, Barry. Passing out, all of that, everything actually. But now he can actually go Mach. Yeah, he can only go like Mach 2.9. If I'm correct, I said that correctly. 2.9. So he wakes up back into the place. Of course, Mr. Elmo is there. Of course, Reverse Flash. And I'm just sitting around, training a lot because I want to be about 40 times stronger than him right now. So I can only, because if I get up there, because I'm not going to be strong enough in season 3. So yeah, so I'm speeding around, and I'm going at insane speeds, and I'm probably using about 95% of my power right now, so I'm really fast. But I'm zooming on the little treadmill, and it doesn't break, so it says about Mach 13, and I'm going at insane speeds, and I go, and it's like insane speeds, and I just and I jump off, which was a bad idea. So I zoom back into like some 20 cardboard boxes, 50 cardboard boxes, just really in cases. And I zoom back, and I'm like, man, that was a bad idea. So now I am out 25 times stronger right now than Barry season 2. So I think there's 6 seasons. So I just keep training until so I think no. The Reverse Flash thing comes in season it comes out episode 12. I think. Yeah, it comes out as episode 12, where I it the first ever time. Episode what? I think it was episode 6 or 7. So let's just say that it's episode 12. So I think he's already fought Iceman and Fireman, whatever his name is. So I'm faster, I'm 10 times stronger. 10 times faster than Reverse Flash, and that's 50%. I'm 30 times stronger in Reverse Flash and 100. And so I zoom. No, it was on episode 5. So I zoom. So I've been training a lot, day in and day out. So it's been 3 months, 4 months, I think. So I zoom because it was dark and everything, of course, and I zoom out there, and of course everything happens the same. And Barry Allen zooms after Reverse Flash, of course, Mr. Elmo, and all of a sudden I zoom in there at insane speeds, hitting Reverse Flash, and then we both go through almost two No, we go through a window and kind of like break some things, like of course I'm having a little crazy thing. I don't need that because I have the mask, so. And so he comes over here and he's like, what in the world? Of course, us both staring down. Of course, we never the red eyes. And zoom over here, and I boom, grab him, and he goes for 1, 2, 3 glass, like 3 glasses of like 2 buildings, and he goes flying back at pretty bad speeds, and I kick him on the back, and I boom, 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 and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't care what I'm doing. I'll kill you if I have to." So I zoom out of there, and all 3 of us are like zooming at insane speeds. And now we're at that one part in what's the episode 1? I don't remember at all. Where they have all those little zzz, where they're in the football court or like football stadium, and we're all zooming at insane speeds, like zoom, 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 zoom. Now I'm actually using about 95% of my power. No, like 90. No, that's way too much. That would be like what, 25 times stronger than him. So I'm using about 55% of my power. So I'm like what, 1 time stronger right now. So like zoom, 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 all of us going, and then I fly up because of all the speed, and I'm like almost in like space right now. And so I actually start to like, no, that's way too much. So I zoom out there at insane speeds. Of course, me knowing I can do a lot of things, but I can't do it right now because they're not unlocked. No, that's dumb. So I zoom out of there at insane speeds, and I zoom out of a circle and circle. No, I zoom back in, and I make a circle and circle and I circle and I circle and I circle, and I make this. Boom. Now, the first time I done this, that was at like what, 25% of my power. So this is at 55. So it's pretty big. So it's as big as the stadium. So like, it's not. That's way too big. It says it's as tall as the stadium and wide as one quarter as the stadium. So it kind of looks like this right now. So it looks exactly like this. And all of a sudden you just see the clouds come in at insane speeds, and you see me, on the sonic part, and all of a sudden you just see lightning burst down on the thing, and you just see everything like. Since I've been actually upgrading this like a lot, so you just see lightning on the ground, like ripping some grass apart and like kind of breaking some of the ground. And I'm doing at insane speeds, and I go and like there's about like 1, 2, 3, 4 coming all down, and it's like one of them just strike in the middle, and it goes, and it boom, and it breaks some of the ground, and it's going at insane speeds, and everything is breaking on itself, especially in the stadium, like nothing else is after that, because I can concentrate everything, and it's only on the stadium. So like they're saying, what are we gonna do? And Reverse Flash is like, what are you gonna do, Barry? And he zooms out of there because he knows that he can't get out of there. Like if he won't do anything. But he Reverse Flash is the fact. Zooms out there. I'm zooming at insane speeds. I'm like, Aah! And some pieces of my armor starts to chip off because of all the insane speeds. And this is about at 60% of my power. So it's now more bolts of lightning are coming on this, and fire kind of starts to little tiny bit of fire starts to like spin around, and it's at insane speeds, and zoom, boom, all this lightning is hitting this tornado of lightning. It's her super tornado, and it's hitting it at insane speeds, and I zoom out of there, and I zoom into like the little stadium where he was, like I zoom at him when he was on the ground, like out the stadium, and I almost punched him, but I zoom past him. I mean, I almost like break everything, so I zoom past him, and I zoom back, and I zoom back, and then I zoom at insane speeds, and he can't like stop it because there's way too much like speed force and like electric energy. Even if he tried, he would just get like 20-degree burns. Like he would try and like be blasted back, and like on the ground, it's like God. And all of a sudden he sees me at insane speeds, and I zoom inside of the tornado, and I spin, collecting all that speed force, collecting all of it, and zooming, and the lightning, all the clouds start to come away, and all the lightning starts to like stop, and me, of course, collecting my speed force, and this is called the universal speed force because it's very powerful. Almost 10 times powerful than the regular speed force, and it's like infinite power or something, blah blah blah. So I'm zooming at insane speed, zoom, and I like done with that, and I zoom. Why I keep saying zoom? I said like 30 times, like 20 times. So I zoom. You know what I mean? So I fly out of the tornado, and I like kind of dash onto the one of the handlebars, like one of the tiny little handlebars. So there's like 20 handlebars, and then there's a little cut area where you enter in. So if anything happens or like anything falls, it like you can catch yourself and help yourself out. So all of a sudden you just see lightning just making the handle, like the bars, kind of extend. You know how the first ever time when you make glass and stuff, it has a little red tint? Yeah, that's happening inside of the handlebar. So it's making so much like electrical and fire energy, and it's actually popping some like it's making everything electric, so it's zapping everything, and it's doing a lot of things. And I zoom out of there, and I zoom back everywhere, and I see Barry Allen zooms past me. Zooms after me, but he can't catch up since I'm actually using about like 65% of my power right now. So I'm zooming and I'm zoom. And since I know that I can't use anything on here, I zoom to the water. And I don't think he knows how to like go on water, so yeah. So he just slows down. He's like, can't get on there. Dang it. And he zooms, and I zoom in circles. No, I don't do circles. So I actually like go underwater just for self-perseverance. And I let go of, I absorb all my energy, all the universal energy, and I'm like, burst bubbles. I come back up, like, and I zoom, so I like go under the water, I kind of like a dive, and then zoom back up, and then come on the ground and zoom out of there. Going back to my house. Now my house is like underground, kind of like the regular thing, and it's like, yeah, like Speed Force. DC Universal Speed Force is really powerful. So yeah, I train a lot. So now now it's season 2. So I think I don't remember if they knew that Mr. Elmo is Reverse Flash. I don't remember fully. But they didn't see me again until about season 2, episode 7. Or was it episode? So they're just still working on Reverse Flash. I might as well. So I think he's about, since he used it on himself, if I'm correct, he's been using it a lot. Let's just say he's been using it a lot, so he can actually catch up to me. Because he actually almost got folded by me. So he's at like what, 95% of my power right now, and he keeps going, and he knows if he collects too much Speed Force, he's gonna his lightning's gonna turn blue if I'm correct. But he doesn't take the V9 or whatever it's called. So his lightning still turns his lightning still red. So of course negative speed force is like feeding off of this, getting even more stronger, and it's like it's really strong. So he's about 100% of my power right now. It's like and Barry's at like he's like 90 times, like 20, like 40 times faster than Barry. So like no, I don't call myself that. I don't call myself I don't call myself Heckhound. I call myself Speed Demon. Yeah, Speed Demon. Oh, I'm Speed Demon. Nothing to do. And zoom. And now like so now he's like what 50 to 40 times faster. Well, it's like season 1 episode 13, 14, 15, whatever, which one? Like 17 or 18 or like what? 12 or something, I don't remember. So I feel like I'm doing this way too long. If you're sticking here, I am actually surprised. I'm actually, proud of you. After that, they actually like, so now, I zoom over there, so I'm like, so Barry's like Mach 4, and right now I'm at like Mach 10 right now, because I know that he does everything, but I don't know how powerful he actually got, because he knows since I'd gone over there. So of course, him being faster than Barry on like a lot, and so I zoom to do the same thing, but he sees this coming, and he like, instead I try to I grabbed them like the same time, so I almost grabbed him, but he does a little he just like kicks me back, and I get kicked back, and I'm like, and I zoom over there, and then we're all three up, like all three of us are zooming at the same speeds, going left, straight, left, right, left, right, left, turn, 6 lefts, doom, 2 rights, 3 lefts, 2 rights, right, left, up, left, and I'm going like same speeds. I think I think Mach 4, Mach 5, like Mach 4, like Mach 3 is enough. So I'm guessing, so we're going up on buildings, so we're zooming, and I'm actually at like 100% of my power, so I'm like really close to him. So I like jump over his lightning, I like get to a car, and I jump over his lightning, and I zoom after him, and I'm zooming at same speed. And some of my armor starts to actually pick off because of all this speed force, and like I'm zooming at the same speed. My body's kind of like going insane, and it's going, and I zoom, and I'm actually at 150, like 101% of my power. Like I'm going at like insane speed, so it's like so that's like at 103. So I'm like going like just like this is like Mach. No, that's way too much. Mach 18, so boom, I'm hitting him, and I'm zooming out of there. I'm pinning the reverse flash. I'm also hitting Barry on accident. So we're zooming after him, and I'm like pretty much on like literally just side by side on him, and he even trying to go faster than me, but he does. But like, so my power goes up, dun. I think that was 4, so that's 1010, I think. I don't remember. I mean 108. So it's going up at exceeding speeds, and my lightning is just kind of just flashing out of reality. So it's like going at exceeding speeds. So it's like, you know how how they do it with their hands. So it's like, my lightning is kind of just vibrating at exceeding speeds. The universal speed force, knowing that he can't go overall, or he'll do something stupid and do something dumb. So I'm going at exceeding speeds, and I am zooming, and I'm gone. So I'm like, so both of them, the reverse flash and the flash, Barry Allen is trying to get me. They're both coming, and I'm going like insane speeds, of course, and all you see is like a portal and like, of course, like some of my stuff, like the little lightning pieces are like sallying, like kind of coming off from all this lightning and vibrating like speed force, I guess. So some of my lightning come off, like, and some of my armor, my I guess you say like lightning or like little yellow pieces on my armor are coming off. So I'm going at insane speed right now, and my stuff is coming off. And I'm like, and I go through the portal, and I'm like, and I zoom back, and I turn and zoom back. I zoom back and I zoom up. I'm on the like high top, so I zoom down and I zoom. It's like so there's the line I'm in right now, so all of the glass is breaking, and like all of it. All of it, and boom, and I'm zooming over there, like same speeds, and I'm going, and I like side sweep, reverse flash. And he doesn't know this because I'm way too fast even for him, and I'm like doop. So like I'm at like 108, like 100 and 112. So like boom, he's tumbling down onto the floor, of course, on like the rock sand. And I side sweep his head, of course, doing like the WWE thing where they boom hit their like side sweep your head on the neck, and like then I zoom and I boom throw him onto like a car, and like he gets on the car, and I'm gonna say speed demon, and I pretty much side sweep, but like not side sweeps, like side sweep him and side sweep the Flash, and I go up kicking his stomach, and he goes flying up, and he actually like I zoom and I fly up into like a really high building. So like a 9-story building. So I'm going at insane speeds right now. So now like 2 parts of glass is shattering on the left sides, on the left and right side. So like I know, only on the right side, so it's like going at insane speeds. Sorry if I did this so long, I just really like doing this. So I fly up there, and I'm like flying down, of course having like a little piece, like, how people have their arms out and their legs like kind of like in a 1 shape. And not like in a 1 shape, but like in a I, but without the dot. So a lowercase L. I don't know, uppercase I, and I zoom down. I double kick. So like I have both my legs on Barry's stomach, and I push him down, and he's flying, and he flies down. Almost breaks through the entire thing, and boom, and like everything is like all of it. The electricity is like coming off of the engine, and it's actually making it even like more stronger, like 10 times more stronger, faster. And, like he comes out of the car, and it's like forced me breaking about 4 ribs. And I repaired the car because I kind of need to. And I zoom out of there, and I'm like, and I'm going down. About to 10%. I'm like, I'll just sleep for now today. Let's go to sleep, and this is going to be the end of part 2. Yeah.